This psalm is primarily a psalm of rebuke. It starts off with a call to sing to Hashem, and it mentions that we should blow the shofar, which was something which was done on Rosh Hashanah, and the psalm has very much to do with Rosh Hashanah because although we actually left Egypt in the month of Nisan, but already from the month of Tishrei, which started Rosh Hashanah, we didn't have to work, and we already, in a certain way, free from being servants to Pari. And in the course of this kapitel, it mentions that Yosef was in Egypt, and he was appointed to take care of us, and how Hashem helped him. And it talks about other different events that the Jewish people had to go through. For example, that Jewish people were at Mei Meriva when there wasn't water, and even though we did something wrong, we complained about the water. Nevertheless, Hashem didn't forsake us. And it goes on to say that now that the Jewish people didn't listen to Hashem, we're being punished currently on our entire situation, which we have today, is because we don't listen to God. But it finishes off with hope that if the Jewish people come back and listen to God, in just an instant we will overcome our enemies, and God would help us and give us goodness and abundance. Lam Natseach, for the conductor, Alagitis, for an instrument which was made in the city of Gasl, Osuf, and it was composed by Osuf. And he starts off this kapitel, Harninu lelikimu zenu. You should make a joyous song to God of our might. Hariu lelike Yaakov, call out to the God of Yaakov. Su zimnos nuseif, you should give song, and you should sound the timbrel. Kinnur noim im novel, you should play the sweet kinnur with the novel, which are two different types of instruments in those days. Tiku b'choy the shofar, you should blow the shofar at the month's renewal, which refers to Rosh Hashanah, which is the only holiday which is right in the beginning of the month, when the moon renews. Bakasa liyam chagenu, at the appointed time of our holiday. Kichoik liyisraelu, because it is a decree for Israel, which means that the blowing of the shofar is a mitzvah, it's a decree. Mishpat leKyaakov, it's a judgment for the God of Yaakov. Eidas behesef samai, a testimony for Yosef. He put it b'tzeisel etzayim, when he went out over the land of Egypt, which means that when the Gemara says that Rosh Hashanah was the day that Yosef was released from prison to interpret the dreams of Pari and to tell him what's going to be, and that was considered a testimony. Svas le'yadaiti eshma, a language that he did not know, he heard, which the Gemara explains that when Pari was going to make him a leader over Mitzrayim, the rule was that he had to know all the 70 languages, and in the beginning he had difficulty mastering all the 70 languages, and God brought the angel Gabriel to teach him all the languages that before that he did not know. Hasireisim sevil shichmai. On the day of Rosh Hashanah, he removed the shoulder. He He removed their shoulder from the burden, which means they stopped having to build up Paris cities. Kapov Vidud Tarvina. On the day of Rosh Hashanah, their palms, their hands was able to let go of the kettle, which means that before that they were always working in the Egyptians' kitchens, and on that day they were released of that duty. Batzara, Karosa v'charotzeka, in distress you called out, and I've released you. Encha v'seisaram, I've answered you with thunder at a time when you were hiding. And then he refers to the incident of Memriva, B'chonecha Memriva Sala, I tested you at the Memriva, literally the waters of strife, which you complained in the desert that there wasn't water, but despite this that you did wrong, nevertheless, that didn't stop me from answering you with thunder, which means that God saved the Jewish people. Shema Ami ve'idabach. If my nation would listen to me, I'll be able to attest that everything is going to be good with them. Yisrael, Tishmali, the Jewish people, Israel, if only they would listen to me. Loi yeh ke'azar, they're not going to be a strange God. And you're not going to bow to an alien God. And now Hashem says, I am your God, who took you out of Egypt. Open your mouth wide and fill it with praise for what I have done. But nevertheless, even though I did so much for the Jewish people, my nation didn't listen to my voice. And the Jewish people, Israel, did not desire me. I let them go after their hearts' fantasies, their desires, and they went after their own counsels, which weren't in my way. Luami Shemei Ali, if only my nation would listen to me. Yisrael b'drachi alechu, and the Jewish people will go in my ways. They will listen to my mitzvahs. If they would listen to me, kamata ve'machnia, in just a little bit, just a moment, I would subdue all of their enemies, valtzareim yoshev yadi, and against the tormentors, I will turn my hand, and I'm gonna take care of them. Nisani Hashem yichacheshu, the people that lie to Hashem would be considered the haters of Hashem. They're going to be considered that they hate Hashem, and Hashem is going to punish them. V'itam la'olam, and their destiny is going to be forever, which means that they are forever going to suffer their punishment. And as for Israel, for the Jewish people, he's going to feed them from the cream of the wheat. That means they're going to be rewarded very, very, very nicely. And from the rock, I'm going to give you and sate you with honey.